Today we are at the Mamaroneck United Methodist Church on the Boston Post Road. We're here because it is a national landmark, and there is an organization called Sacred Sites, and it is part of the New York State Landmark Conservancy. And every year they have open houses for all of the landmark churches for people to come and see them. And it was built by local shipbuilders and overseen by Mr. Gedney, who was a prominent architect at the time. So when you come into our sanctuary, and if you look up, you'll go, oh yeah, it's like I'm in an upside down ship. It's described as being one of the best examples of Gothic revival architecture. So when you come into the sanctuary, there's some key symbolism that's repeated over and over again. At the end of every pew, you notice this little pointed area. It's actually an acorn, and that's a symbol in the church of growth and strength. There's also, on the top of the columns, one other architectural feature. They're grapevines, and that comes out of Jesus' teaching that he is the vine and he can join us all.
I am the artist that created the apostle symbols and Godhead figures that are in the apse of my church. I've been a member of the Mamaroneck United Methodist Church since 1987. And when we were restoring the church, the trustees came to me and wanted to know if I'd be interested in doing the new apostle symbols. They gave me 3 months to do this project, and if you know anything about ceramics, it's a very long-term thing, and you deal with cracks and blow-ups in the kiln, and so anyway, I think God was with me when I created them because they survived the firing, and they've been hanging in my church for 30 years now.
The church has always kind of existed with a purpose to try and help and serve the community. And I think that's changed a little bit over the years. But right now, there's a number of areas I think that are still very, very important. One is a Spanish-speaking group that meet, a Pentecostal church that meets in the church every week. We've got a scout troop that's been in the church for about 50 years. We have an old ladies, or not old ladies, I'm going to call them young ladies group, who make hand stitch or hand assemble blankets that they then give to people that welcome a blanket if they're in hospital or something like that.
This is the first year we've done this, and I'm glad we have because it provides our church community to welcome members of our own community and the greater community to come in to see our beautiful sanctuary and to interact with us.
Serving the community is very important to us, and we appreciate the old building, but the old building was a vehicle for serving the community in days gone by, and we've got to make sure we serve the community in the days we're in today and the days moving forward.